Welcome to another episode of Professional Couch Coaches with Doc and Mike. It is your girl Doc here with my brother from another mother. Mike got the fresh cut. He got hooked up. He looked like
Sounds like
somebody.
shout out Gene.
Shout out Gene. He looked like somebody. Thankfully, he don't look, homeless like he be looking when he don't have a haircut. So good
That's all.
stuff.
It's all good for the audio listeners. They can't see me nowhere.
He looked like somebody, y'all. That's for the audio listeners. He looked like somebody. You ready to jump into this thing?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
All
I'm
right,
over here trying to figure out how the Bengals can make the playoffs.
I don't know about that. Can you see what's on the screen?
Yeah, first one. Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
holding up a trophy.
Yeah, that is a Dame Dollar Leonard.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Dame time.
Yeah. The NBA Cup just wrapped up and the Milwaukee Bucks won. They beat the Thunder. What are your thoughts on the NBA doing the NBA Cup early in the season as a way to I don't know. I don't know the full purpose
I
or
would
intent.
I would assume or have assumptions that the ratings in the beginning of the NBA season are
Are low.
awful
Mm-hmm.
because of football season.
Yes.
And college basketball and
College
college
football.
football.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot going on at the beginning of NBA season. Their numbers start to pick up after the All-Star game, like that
Right.
All-Star game, because that's after the Super Bowl. The next thing we got to look forward to is March Madness and
Mm-hmm.
NBA games. So
Right.
I think they're doing this NBA Cup to try to keep the players enthused during this time
Mm-hmm.
as well, and try to pick up some type of, just more views and ratings and
Yeah.
money.
Did you watch any of the NBA Cup?
No, I
Okay.
don't. I do not still not watch the NBA until
February.
after. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking because I didn't watch any either. I was aware of the cup happening,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah. I was. Yeah.
I still didn't find it intriguing enough to
Mm-mm.
tune in and or root for anybody. So
Nope. Mm-mm.
so we'll see what happens with the I guess it's something they're gonna keep doing moving forward. I know last year was the first year they tried it.
I don't even know like the format. I don't know like.
Yeah. I
That's
don't
just how much energy I put into it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But they look very excited holding that trophy.
Yeah. They
That
do.
don't
Like they
that don't
like.
really count.
Yeah, but they got to make it look good.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well, congratulations, Milwaukee.
Good congrats.
Yeah,
Hopefully they win actually in the summer when it's gonna count. Maybe
yeah,
they'll win the NBA finals.
over Jason Tatum. Oh, did we tell the couches that I was standing beside Jason Tatum and I was trying not to be a groupie?
We did not. When we were in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh, and we were walking out of the stadium while I was angry, um, there was a tall, light-skinned gentleman in front of me, and I was thinking, "Damn, he's tall."
very tall.
But yes, because he made Mike look small, and Mike is not a small guy. He's not short by any means. But he made Mike look like you look like you was 5'5" or
Yeah,
something next to him. I look like I was like 4'4".
yeah.
You look 5'5". And I was like, damn, this is a tall individual. And I kind of looked up. I was like, that's Jason Tatum. Look
And
at that.
and couches. We're in the middle of the street, like, and
Yep.
it's thousands of people walking out of the stadium, like
Yeah.
just random. Like in the middle of the street, we're waiting on the crosswalks to be able to, cross the street, and
Yep.
we're just standing. It's not like there's no entourage around him.
Nope.
There's nobody taking pictures. He had one bodyguard that was pushing me out the way,
Yep.
not violently. He was not being aggressive.
He was not being
He was not
aggressive,
at all. He was just
but he
like
was
he
kind of
was
like,
protecting, like a
yes, like this is
like,
his space.
back up, sir,
Yeah.
back up, big
Yeah.
fella. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. but we did see Jason Tatum, so I thought that was pretty cool.
He made
Um,
contact with me.
you said what?
He made eye contact with me.
He did. He
I
did
told
look at you.
I said keep balling. I seen that game winning shot.
Yeah, you did
Because
say
the night
that.
before he hit the game winner.
Yeah, and he kind
Yeah,
of gave you like a
he did. He gave me the what's up. Appreciate it.
yeah, he gave you
Yeah,
the the
yeah,
boys
yeah,
head nod.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I recognize what you're saying.
I got you, but I'm not gonna put no, and I'm not stopping
No,
walking. I'm
but I'm
going.
not gonna stop
Yeah,
walking. Yeah.
I'm going about my business, sir.
Yeah, he did do that. So
Yeah,
I will acknowledge that he did do that. I
yeah.
noticed that.
Shout out
Uh
Jason Tatum.
Shout out to Jason Tatum. If it would have been anybody else, like if that was Carmelo Anthony, I would have gotten attacked
You would
cuz
have.
oh my god, Mike.
Yeah,
But I'm I'm not a JT fan perhaps like,
yeah.
or
If that was
whatever.
if that was Bello, I would have taken my phone. I would have recorded it because I know this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I would have
And
got maced.
probably,
Um,
and I would
ma-
have sent it to um
every news
somebody
outlet.
we know, somebody we both know,
Mhm.
and I would have said, I guess she not coming home tonight.
Yep. Yeah.
Um
I would.
and
Uh-huh. I would have
you
went
might want
wherever
to
Mello went.
you might want to question if you
Question
might
your
want to question
relationship
everything.
status, right? What is happening now?
Because I've never seen her act like this over a gentleman
Yes,
ever in
I would have
life.
lost my damn. I would have lost my mind if that was Mello.
Yeah,
You would have said, "What is wrong with you?"
I
Because
would
I would
have.
have lost my mind. So I'm glad it was just Jason Tatum walking around the Pittsburgh streets and not Carmelo.
Yeah, me
And that's
too.
like one of my dreams. Like I'm gonna be at a Ravens game because Melo's a Ravens fan too.
Wow.
And then what? Shut
Go
up.
ahead. Carry on with your story.
And I meet Mello. That would be
Mhm.
like OD. Like I would like have an out of body experience, like legit. If I could meet Mello at a Ravens game and then Lamar like tosses me a ball after he scores a touchdown or something. Like that would be it. Done. I ain't got to go nowhere. I stay in the house for the rest of my life after that.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Next, next thing. Tell me if you see this, Mike, because you know how my thing be doing.
All right, there you go.
All right. College football playoffs
Uh-oh, we're
are in
here.
full
Tomorrow
effect.
night.
Yeah, they start. Yeah,
Tomorrow.
start Friday. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Thursday night as we're recording. So we are in a 12 team format.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Kind of the lower seeds have to kind of uh well, it's like a playoff
Yeah.
bracket. So they gotta
Mm-hmm.
keep winning to, get to the top four teams. So um it's a big debate because everybody's like, who should get in, who shouldn't get in, all that good stuff. People feel slighted and all that good stuff. But
Only because Alabama didn't get in. That's why.
well, I think Alabama is in a rebuild, so it's only right.
But I think
Miami didn't make it in either, so
yeah, but Miami, like, they fell off. They lost like two in a row at the end of the season.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think Alabama only lost two games, though, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they either lost two or three. I think Miami only lost two, and that was their complaint that they didn't get in.
But
But
they
other
didn't
two,
even. I don't think they won the. They didn't even win the ACC. Or they
no,
didn't even make
Clemson.
it to the. They didn't
Yeah,
even make it to the
yeah,
ACC championship.
yeah. Clemson won.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that starts tomorrow. You got any predictions? Who
I
gonna
think.
win the
I think
college
Oregon.
football
I
play?
think Oregon gonna win.
Oh, okay, Ducks. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah. I think Oregon gonna win.
I'm
Georgia.
gonna roll. Huh?
Georgia don't even. I think their starting quarterback not even gonna play.
Is he hurt? Ain't he hurt?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought he got hurt. But they don't play till They got a
next week.
week. Yeah.
He said, yeah, I think they're planning on him not playing.
I'm gonna roll with Texas.
That's a good pick.
Hook 'em. I'm rolling
Yeah.
with Texas. Old Archie gonna get in the game and do his
Archie
thing.
might start over Quentin Ewers.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Texas. See what Texas can do. Um, Other news. Tell me if you can see this, Mike. You
Yep.
see?
All right.
All right. Miss Asia Wilson just inked a 6-year extension with Nike. Her shoes still haven't released yet. Her shoes actually come out this spring.
Would they look better than Melo's?
Melo went with Jordan Brand, so that was his fault. But I mean, he was getting paid, and he kept shoes for as long as he was in the league. So I don't know who was buying them, because and you know I'm like probably the only Carmelo Anthony fan you know, and I never bought a pair of Melos ever. They were like so ugly. Like the designs were always
Awful.
trash. Oh
I
my
don't even think
god.
he wore his own shoes.
I wouldn't have worn them if I was him either. Cause, and you know, we both love sneakers, but I was like, yeah, dog. So the fact that I never even bought a pair tells you all you need to know. But I've seen like some prototypes of what this sneaker might look like, but I can't really go off that. I need to actually see what they come out, what they look like,
Mm.
and then see if they're worthy to be purchased. So um, I would say support women and just go get them, but I'm not just gonna wear anything, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You
Facts.
know, but I
Yeah.
would encourage you, our listeners, to support women and just go get them. You know, but personally, I hope they look nice so I can purchase them or at least a
Is
pair.
the school you teach at, do they have a basketball team?
They do, but they're like Division 5.
Like
They don't. Yeah,
a girls team?
yeah, like no, but like all of the sport, it's like a private little small college, so
Yeah.
they're all like club sports.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're not like women's basketball or no.
No,
No.
no, they're not Division 1 or 2 or 3. They're
No, no,
like,
no. I'm just saying. Still, they like rec league basketball.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically,
So you should
like
sponsor the women's basketball team with the Asia Wilson shoes.
you said I should sponsor them,
That's exactly what I said.
as in I should buy them their sneakers.
That's usually what sponsorships mean.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Thanks for the suggestion. It was really that was nice of you to offer for me to sponsor. I'm not doing that, but that was nice of
I
you.
mean, you only got to buy like 3 people shoes. So they playing
Right.
3-on-3.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's a club level.
The big three.
I'm not buying anybody's shoes, so you ain't got to worry. But kudos to Miss Asia getting her monies. That's what we want to see. I hope she keeps dominating so that she can keep getting paid.
There you go, Asia.
There you go, Asia. Tell me if you hold on.
All right.
You see old
My
Mike
boy.
Vick.
You know, back in the day, he
Oh
was my
Lord.
favorite football player.
Was he? Did people tell you look like him?
No, be quiet.
Okay. Oh, I'm just saying.
You see any black man, just you look like him. Like, what?
Okay, you remember this one time we were at a place. We were in South Carolina because somebody we know was getting married.
Why were we in South Carolina?
Somebody we know was getting married.
And we were in South Carolina.
Yes, and we were at a club of sorts.
Oh, okay. I
And do you
barely remember this.
and somebody was like, "You look so familiar," as like it was like money flying in the air as they were saying this, but
Uh-huh.
and they were like, "You." We kind of came like an entourage,
Yeah.
so it was probably
At least 13.
15
Yeah, 13,
guys.
14
Yeah,
of us. Yeah.
yeah, 15 guys and me, and we went as an entourage, and money
Mhm.
was flying around in this establishment. And somebody said to Mike that he looked so familiar. And I said, that is Reggie Bush.
That's exactly what you said.
And she was like, really? I was like, yes, we're out celebrating him. And why she, I don't know why I said that, but that's the first thing
I
that
don't know
popped in
why
my
you.
head.
I don't know why you said that either, because it just attracted so much unwanted attention.
Yep, but that's exactly what I said. As we were
You
at this
remember?
establishment.
You remember the scene from a movie with Jamie Foxx and Lisa Ray? Um,
Yes. Uh-huh.
okay, and you remember when the entourage came in
Hmm.
and Bernie Mac was like, "Big money," and they lit the green light up.
Yep.
That's what
Uh-huh.
you did. That's
Yep.
what you did in there.
Yep. I said, because this is Reggie Bush. You know Reggie Bush, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, fun times at that establishment. Um,
Shout out
Mike,
Mike Vick.
shout out Mike Vick and Reggie Bush. Mike Vick has been named the new head coach for Norfolk State University. So he will be
Hmm.
coaching. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm proud of him, man.
I am too. Big
Yeah.
360 with his life. Well,
Yeah.
180. Um, somebody today said, I heard it was controversy over Mike Vick getting a job. And I was like, where's the controversy? And they were like, because of the incident. I said, that was like 15 years ago. The man went to jail, paid his dues. We got to move past that now. Like,
That had to be longer than that.
that's what it was a
It
long,
had to be
long
like
time ago.
2008 or 9 when that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm like, come on, man.
It was
Come on.
almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, like get a man some grace. I'm happy for Mike Vick. I hope
Right.
Norfolk State is successful and they beat every school they play except for A&T. So I hope they do well.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Mike Vick.
Hopefully he does better than what's your boy that was from Ed Reed. Hopefully he does.
FAMU.
Yeah. Hopefully he does better than Ed Reed.
I'm gonna tell you the first college football game I went to, because I went to East Carolina for 1 year. Um, the first college football game I went to, Mike Vick was the quarterback.
I thought you was about to say OJ Simpson.
Shut the hell up. What the? I am 72 years old. Mike, if you don't shut the hell up, this was the great year of 2000, though.
Oh,
Mike Vick. Mike Vick was the quarterback for Virginia Tech. The premier star at East Carolina was David Garrard,
oh man.
who actually made it to the league.
He did.
Uh,
And he
but
used to beat the hell out the Steelers every time he played them.
But the first college football game I went to was Virginia Tech versus East Carolina back in 2000. Back in 2000, literally, and everybody was hype about Mike Vick, and I had no clue who he was
And he
during
was
that time.
something different.
And he was something different, and that's when I was like, "Oh, okay." I see what the hype is about because that's back when students would camp out and stuff for tickets and shit, and they would.
Yeah.
But I knew some people on it. Anyway, yeah. So I got in the game, but I didn't camp out for no tickets though. But went to see Mike Vick play. I just
Yeah.
thought I'd give you a little history lesson. It was not OJ Simpson. I don't know what the hell wrong with you. Shut that. I thought you was gonna say OJ Simpson. I thought you was gonna say Jim Brown. Shut up. What the hell's wrong with you? Something's wrong with you. Is that
Yo.
what is next? Lord Jesus. Can you see that on your screen? Stupid.
Not yet.
Oh, you don't see it.
Nah.
Hold up. Something's wrong. You tell me if you see it.
Yeah, you stop. I think you stopped it. It ain't. I don't see. I still see there when it went back to NBA.
See your damn eyes, Mike. I promise you, if you don't get them
There you
checked,
go.
You get your damn
It,
eyes
man,
checked.
what you
Wear
mean?
your,
It wasn't on
put
my
your
screen.
glasses on. Wear your glasses.
Man, I got too many tears. You watching OJ Simpson play?
Shut up, stupid. No, I thought you was going. Wow, in the hell would I ever? Anyway, you try to piss me off. I know you try to get under my skin. That's all you try to do. Because you know I'm only like 5 years older than you. Why the fuck would you say OJ Simpson? What's wrong with you? Okay. Stupid, dude. So
Oh my
stupid.
god! Holy shit!
The
Oh,
Falcons bench Kirk Cousins in favor of Michael Penix. That is our next little news update.
it's about that time.
Oh, because how he been playing.
Yeah, that and they about to play the Giants. I mean, any team that you gonna see if your rookie quarterback is good enough to play against, why not be the worst team in the NFL?
That's a good point. That is a
Because
good
if
point.
Michael Penix can't do what he need to do against the Giants, then whew,
Yeah, that's a good point.
take your time, big fella. We gonna let you get, we're gonna let you ride it out and figure it out.
Now, I don't know if you remember draft night when we were
Oh
live.
yeah, we were
And
going in on the Falcons.
now, but my reasoning, and it still holds true, of I'm not understanding why they drafted so high if they were going to give Kurt all of that money. That was my only thing. Like, when you could have put resources that could help the team right now, as opposed to a project down the road that probably would have still been there. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't
You
know.
never know.
Yeah. But that was my whole thing. Like, not that I didn't think Michael Penix would be good, but why? It's like backwards thinking to me. That's my only thing. Like, some organizations don't work smart. Like, they do it the hard way. And that's my only thing.
Yeah.
But I hope he does well. Um Hopefully he takes Kirk's job, and they realize they shouldn't have gave him that money, but it's too late now because they gave him like 90 million
Oh,
guaranteed.
they
So
gave him something crazy.
yeah, something stupid. But
Kirk,
hey,
Kirk gonna be a Steeler next year.
you think so?
Nah,
I'm about to say y'all just get anybody. You done gave Russell money. Well, you ain't
we
pay
ain't
him
give him
nothing.
nothing but $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought about that. I was about to say, yeah, you ain't get him shit, so you ain't get him nothing. So that was like light work.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into our game picks, our weekly recap next.
Before we
See,
get in, before we get into game picks,
yeah,
who's your MVP finalist?
for the NFL,
Yeah.
uh, Saquon,
Mm-hmm.
Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
If record didn't matter, Joe Burrow
Mm-hmm.
and Josh Allen. I'll throw him in
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Like last.
So I know people are saying he's first, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't agree with him being first.
Why is that?
Okay, I'm biased. So one, I am biased. I will be straight up. I am
Okay.
biased when it comes to this topic because I'm just trying to figure out how the race is over and it's week. We got 3 more games left. How is
Mm-hmm.
the race over? And this is the only reason why I'm gonna say how is the race over. And you tell me if anything I'm about to say is a lie. Okay. Last year, at this time, who were the MVP favorites?
Patrick Mahomes,
Mhm.
Lamar, and it would have been Josh Allen, but he had a lot of interceptions. But
It was
I think he
not.
was still he
It
wasn't
was
up there.
not. Let me tell you. Brock Purdy,
Oh,
CMC,
I could see that.
Lamar, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Those were your four. And I'm gonna
but
tell you,
but
hold
Brock
on.
wasn't gonna win it though.
Listen to let me tell I'm making a point. These
Hmm.
were your Christmas Day. Who did the Ravens play?
I don't know.
San Francisco.
Oh, oh,
What did all the pundits say? Oh, the Ravens are gonna lose. They hadn't played nobody. Blah 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 blah. They gonna go to San Francisco. They gotta fly to California. They gonna get shut out. San Francisco defense is too good. Lamar spanked them, belt to ass. That's what the kids are saying, right?
that is what the kids are saying.
Belt to ass, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then they said Lamar's ran away with it. This is
Hmm.
after we beat the Lions.
Yeah, y'all didn't just beat them last year. Y'all murdered them.
Belt to ass.
Yeah, that was bad. Wasn't it like 56-7 or something?
And they were supposed to be the number one seed besides San Francisco. Then we go in, we beat San Francisco, number one seed. Then we beat a formidable opponent in the Dolphins, and I mean blew them out too. And then that's when they said Lamar's the MVP. Now this
Hmm.
was December. We played San Francisco on Christmas Day. We ain't even got to Christmas yet.
Yeah, and they
So
already trying to wrap it up.
that is my point. That
Yeah,
is my only thing. How are you gonna say the race is over? Give it to Josh when we haven't even gotten to December football.
I think people should be giving Saquon more
I agree.
because, I mean, granted, he might not be the best player on his team, but that's up for debate.
I think he's the best player on his team.
I think so too, but that's up for debate. Other people might disagree, but if he break Eric Dickerson record,
I think
you
that
got
should.
come on, man, that's crazy.
I agree. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure how. And I'm gonna tell you why I threw Joe Burrow in there. Joe Burrow's playing great. He
He,
just don't have
he
no
turning that ball over too, though.
defense. But that's because he trying to do everything.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
that's
why
true.
he not gonna win it. That's why he not gonna win it.
He can't
But
win it because you ain't even on the best team. Like
yeah, cause
you
yeah.
can't. They not gonna vote for you. Like you're not even. Yeah, Josh.
But that
I think the only reason people are giving Josh Allen a leg up is because he is literally doing it by himself.
but everybody keep what is by yourself?
The same thing that Lamar did the first 2 years. He won MVP. He
He
did
wasn't
that.
doing it. He didn't
He
do
had
it by
Mark
himself.
Andrews.
He just didn't have big names.
Right. That's what I mean.
That's
You
all.
you don't have a bona fide number one receiver. When Patrick Mahomes was winning MVP, he had Tyreek Hill. When Aaron
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers was winning MVP, he had Devontae Adams. Lamar's winning MVP, he had Mark Andrews.
The tight end.
That's what I'm saying. See what you see the difference? But I said that to prove a point. That's my point.
My point
I
is,
think that's why.
I don't think you could say the race is over. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't
And
say
I'm
that at
gonna
all.
say, and I'm gonna say, and this will be my last point on the MVP stuff. The Ravens have played the toughest NFL schedule of any team, any that's in the playoffs. And I'm gonna just make one valid point, and you tell me where the lie is again.
Mm-hmm.
We've played the Chiefs, we played the Bills, we played the Steelers, we played the Broncos, we played the Chargers. We're about to play the Texans. All playoff teams. Who have the Bills played? Look at their division.
The Lions.
That's all I'm gonna say. So you I, it's It's easy when we were looking at the schedule before. When we were looking at the you know how they put out the like difficulty of like your schedule or whatever.
Hmm.
The the top teams that had the most difficulty were in the AFC North
Yeah,
because we had to play each other, and we were all playoff teams last year.
and we had to play the AFC West and the NFC East.
That is all I'm saying. You're playing in a division where you've already wrapped up. You've already wrapped up your division, and it's week 15.
Yeah, that
We
division was
won't
bad
know
this year.
who we won't know who has won our division until the last game of the season if we win on Saturday. It's literally gonna come down to the last game.
But yeah, Saturday will be the start of what we need to find out.
Right. If
If
the
y'all
Ravens
if
win Saturday,
then it's still up
we
for
won't
grabs.
know until week 19, week
Yeah,
18 of the season, that who wins the division.
yeah.
None of that matters though.
I
None of
guess
none, like that's all I'm
to
saying. Like
to the voters, I guess not.
you got to put all of that. I think it all matters. If we had a cakewalk of us, like if we had a cakewalk of then I would say, oh well, even though Lamar's numbers are better than Josh Allen's, I guess that don't matter either. All I'm saying is I don't know how it could be over. Now, if they
I
want to
think y'all
give it
got
to
the same
him,
amount. I think they got the same amount of touchdowns.
yeah,
But because Josh Allen has 11 rushing touchdowns, though.
uh-huh. You know why? Because they give him the ball on the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
Because he's 6'5".
but I'm just saying that's the only reason that their touchdowns are because I think Lamar got like 32 passing touchdowns, and
Uh-huh.
I think Josh Allen
Yeah.
only got 23 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, uh who's your finalist before I
those three.
oh, okay.
I would only have Saquon, Lamar, and Josh Allen.
Okay.
Yeah, those would
Okay.
be my
Well,
three.
we agree. We agree.
Yeah,
All right. We're gonna move on to our picks. Can you see that?
yeah, I got you.
Last week, 49ers versus Rams. We recorded last Thursday, and by the time we finished recording, the game was over and the Rams had already won. So
Without scoring a touchdown. By the way, I
yeah.
thought I'll just add that in there
Oh
because you
my
know how they like
God.
to. I'm just saying, man, the hate is real, man.
They like the Rams though. Nobody loves the Steelers. Ugh. Yeah, it's the
Yeah, you're
colors.
right. You're right. You're
Um,
right.
Dolphins versus Texans. I picked the Texans. You picked the Dolphins. I don't know why.
I don't either.
Ravens versus Giants. We kept saying if the Ravens lose, something was terribly gonna be terribly wrong. It was not even a competition.
Yeah,
Eagles versus Steelers. We both picked the Steelers, and that didn't pan out because
yeah.
some stuff happened. I thought our defense would carry the way, and they attempted. They
They
did.
did.
They did their
They did what
job.
they could.
They did their job.
They did what they
Um,
could.
yeah. Bills versus Lions. The Bills won. You picked the Lions. I
That was a
picked the
great game.
Bills. It was too high scoring for me, but hey, whatever. Um, Packers versus Seahawks. Packers won. I told you, watch out for the Packers. Watch out for them. They
That
gonna get
NF,
in.
you know, the NFC North reminds me of another division.
Yeah, because they got three strong teams. So,
Yeah.
um,
Too
and
bad
then you got
Cincinnati just couldn't win.
yeah. They might. I told you they might sneak in. So our scores right now are 57-57. That's gonna change because I did way better than you. Oh my
Yeah,
God!
you did.
Like,
Yeah.
can you see the score?
Not yet. Keep going. Yep. You went too far.
Mom, Mike, I really think you are blind.
No, I'm trying to tell you when it switches, I'm saying when it there you go.
Mike.
Yo, I said there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Dang.
Um, the leaderboard, I have jumped ahead of Mike because hey, I'm better at picking games, or something like that. So, Mike, you got 60. I have 62. And now we have this week's picks. Tell me when you see it.
Hold on, it's glitching. Hold on, just pause right there for a second.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Keep going a little bit. All right. There we
You
go.
see? Okay.
Yeah.
Games of the week. The Broncos and Chargers are playing as we speak. You pick the Chargers. I pick the Broncos. I don't know what the score is currently.
Looks like you about to lose.
Okay.
This
Looks like a
looks the
what the
Chargers are up 27-24, and somebody's about to score. He
who,
just scored. That's the Chargers.
damn it.
So now they're about to be up 33-24. And the
Well,
Broncos were taking control of this game. If the Chargers win, I think this really kills the Bengals. I think
I
they were
don't
much.
think it do.
No, because the Chargers got the weaker record between the two. So the Broncos are 9-5. The Chargers are 8-6.
I don't
So then
know.
the Chargers will be 9-6.
I gotta do the math. I gotta do the
But
mathematics.
you remember the Chargers beat. The Chargers is the last seed. The Chargers is number 7 in the.
But that just mean they flop. I should have played Gus Edwards, but he got 2 touchdowns. Anyway, Texas versus Chiefs. You picking the Texans.
Did I? No, I
Yes.
didn't.
You did pick the Texans. Look
Man,
at
no.
what you talking about?
I ain't text you that. You know where I
Yes,
told
you
you that.
did text
Hey,
me
look,
that.
Coucher, see over here, point shaving. Y'all see
I
this,
am
right?
not Mike. I'm looking at the text thread right now.
I'm trying to go back to. Ain't no way we text this much
Scroll up.
between this.
We do text that much. Scroll up. I was just scrolling.
Damn, I put the Texans. Was I drunk?
It might have been.
What time I seen this? It's
I don't
7 o'clock.
know.
Well, that I was drunk.
Well, hey, you picked the Texans, and that's what we
Texans.
rolling
Do I
with.
want the Texans to upset the Chiefs?
Apparently, you do. They not, but
I don't know. I'm gonna go. Let me roll with it. Let it ride.
the Patrick Mahomes about to get out his walking boot, and he gonna be on the sidelines ready to roll.
Not with that weak offensive line he got.
Well, he gonna be running for his life or
He
falling down
can't.
to the ground taking sacks. One of
Yep,
the
like Eli.
Yep. I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs. We'll get to our game later. Bears versus Lions. If the Lions lose to the Bears, even though the Lions are hurting because they've lost like 7
Everybody.
defensive players,
I mean, their whole team just hurt.
they should still score more points than the Bears.
Man, that whole team just hurt.
Yeah, they should still score more points than the Bears.
They should.
Commanders versus Eagles. You pick the Eagles. I'm rolling with the Commanders. I'm not an Eagles hater,
Sound like it.
but it's a divisional game, and you just never know. And I think the Commanders got something to prove. And the Eagles have been like red hot, so they might be due for a loss. It's hard to win. This is just my thoughts. They done won 10 games in a row, and they want to try to play in the playoffs. They better take a L somewhere.
So this
Get
is
it.
this. Why do you
This
need to take a L?
because
Why
what are
not?
the odds of you going 15-0?
I mean, but why not? If you gonna lose, why not play to win though?
No, they're gonna play to win. I'm just saying this is their L that they're gonna take.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
Vikings versus Seahawks. I started to pick the Seahawks, like legit.
I started to too. I don't know why I keep having faith in Geno.
I I was just about to say that, but then
It's
I
the braids.
said, "Is it
He
the
got
braids?
he got to get rid of them braids. The
Is it the
braids is
braids?"
the braids is bothering me.
And then I thought, they got Geno,
Mhm.
so never
Yeah,
mind. I'll choose the Vikings.
yeah, he got to get rid of them braids.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll. We both rolling with the Vikings. Ravens versus Steelers. Bum, bum, bum. You picking the Steelers, of course, you're not gonna go against your boys. I'm picking the Ravens because I'm not going against my boys. Um, yeah. So
This will be interesting. I
this is
still I think
this
y'all should win, but it's gonna be it's still gonna be still the Ravens. But y'all should win.
this is what I'm gonna say. When we went to the game in Pittsburgh, you were nervous up until the
When am I
last
not
minute.
when am I not nervous watching any Steeler game?
I wasn't nervous though, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even though everything went wrong, because the Ravens are a better team than the Steelers. They just gotta show up and do it. Like if they play mistake-free football, they will beat the Steelers by 20 points. And that is not like no hyperbole. If they play mistake-free, they legit will beat y'all by 20 points. But you can't have turnovers. You can't miss kicks. You can't be fumbling. You can't do stuff like that against a well-coached team. And that's what I thought when we were in Pittsburgh. And even though they did everything wrong, they still had a chance to win the game or at least tie it.
At
They
least
had
tie
a
the game. Yeah.
they had a chance to tie the game. And they did everything they could possibly do wrong. And that tells me a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna do a score prediction.
Hmm.
You ready?
Go ahead.
31-17
Okay.
Ravens.
Okay.
That's my score prediction.
Okay. You gonna write it down.
Yeah, 31-17.
All right.
I'm
I
gonna put
say
that. I'm listening.
okay. I
Go
say
ahead.
24-23.
Steelers.
Steelers. Yeah.
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what Marlo said. Marlo said what the Steelers like to do is keep the game within one possession. Because as long as it's within one possession, they have the opportunity to capitalize on any mistake you might make. He said the key to winning is to make sure, come fourth quarter, the game is not a one possession game. And I agree with him. And that's why I think it won't be a one possession game for that reason. Because if you look at the last 10 games, the games have been 18-16, 18-17, 20-21. It hasn't even been a 3-point margin of difference.
Mm-mm.
And the game could have legitimately went
Either
either
way.
way.
Mm-hmm.
But when it can go either way, the Ravens lose. But if you go back in history, when the Ravens blow the Steelers out, it's like definite. Like it's like
Yeah, but
you
that rarely happens.
but that's my point. They're gonna have to blow them out. They can't be playing this one possession up by 3 with 5 minutes left. Antonio Brown sneaking his little raggedy, crusty black hand over the goal line while the defenses got their hands on their head like they don't know what happened. When I saw the play from 100 yards away happening,
Literally, we was 100 yards away.
you can't have that happen.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Look,
I wish we was at that game that we put up 40 on y'all, but we was in the house watching the game when Le'Veon ran over. Who was that safety? And you said, "Po somebody." Who you kept saying?
I don't know. I don't know who
You
it
said,
was.
"Why did he even try to tackle him?" And he ran him over and stood over in the goal line and looked at him. That was a bad game. Look, that was a game Big Ben threw for like 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It was a real bad game, that game for y'all.
Hey, it's gonna have to be. We can't play no one possession games. If it come down to one possession, the Ravens gonna lose because it's just not good divisionally against y'all. Maybe the Browns and the Bengals, that's fine.
Because
But
y'all
again,
always, the Bengals always play y'all tight, though. Not
yeah,
always. I'm not going to say that.
but
Of
we
recent
still
years
beat
with
them.
Joe Burrow, they play
We
y'all tight.
and they still beat them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there, yes, that's my point. Y'all
Yeah,
still win those games.
yeah.
But
We can't play no tight game. Yeah, we
our
can't play no
defense is
tight game.
different than theirs, though. Our defense is
Yes.
different than the Browns. The Browns have a great defense, though. Like their defense is very underrated. Like they have a
Yeah.
very, very good defense. Bengals, trash, just trash,
Trash.
trash, just trash,
Yeah.
just trash.
Well, but that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say in order to make it, that's what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to jump out and keep a lead and then play mistake free.
You want me to tell you
Now,
why y'all games end up ending like that?
what?
Because y'all start pressing. That's why y'all don't stay. It's like y'all
Cons-
can't. Well, it's not that. It's even so. Think about the game when we were there with Kenny Pickett, right?
yeah.
And it was a one possession game,
Yeah.
and y'all had Tyler Huntley, and you kept asking me, why are we not running the ball? And JK was going crazy. You
Yep.
remember that I got in an argument with the little skinny white guy. He kept trying to tell me, Jake, he got more yards than Najee. But Najee was going crazy too. And I said, no, he doesn't. But they
Yeah.
both had over 100 yards. Like they
Yeah.
both was like eating. Like,
Yeah.
and it was one drive. You said, why are we not running the ball?
Yeah.
And you said that in Pittsburgh, remember?
Yeah.
It was like 3 straight plays. You said, why are we not running the ball?
Yeah.
Y'all do once the game get tight, it be in the fourth quarter. Y'all just turn away from y'all identity. And what does Mike Tomlin do? He's gonna keep running that damn football. He don't give a damn. So if it's one possession, Mike ain't changing. He gonna
Yeah.
still run that damn football, and he gonna make you play honest. Y'all getting
They
that one possession, y'all start throwing the ball. Now, can Lamar do it? Yes, Lamar is
yeah.
great. He can do it. Yes. But what is Lamar's bread and butter? Hitting the feet, hitting the feet, and goddamn somebody try to tackle me in space, which ain't gonna happen.
Somebody was talking about a Tomlin quote, and Tomlin was talking about the Ravens, and he was basically describing what you're saying, and he was like, kind of like, to make a point, the Ravens will burn their own house down, like, and that's exactly what you're describing, like in that pressing moment, you go away from the thing that you are the best at,
Yes,
and because you feel like you have to do this other thing,
I
but
gotta
you
make
don't
this
have
play.
to.
Yes,
But you're right. When we were in Pittsburgh, I kept saying to you, I'm not, it's not like correlating to me, and not that you would, but Derrick Henry was getting like 4 yards a clip, like
yeah,
legitimately 4 yards, and
but he only had 13 carries though. But
but it
you
it
because
wasn't clicking to
we
me.
took him out the game early. Because think about it, in the first half, he wasn't eating like that. He wasn't hit,
No,
he wasn't hitting like that. But in the
Mike,
second half,
the
he broke one. You remember that
yeah,
long one he broke? He broke
yeah,
one like and but that's what made his yards per carry like really go up. But other
but
than him breaking one,
they wasn't giving him the ball.
yeah.
13 carries in a whole game.
But think about one time a couple times they gave him the ball. It was a holding call. Then they gave him the ball again. Like
And
y'all
see,
had a lot of penalties too.
that's what I was gonna say. You hurt yourself. You can't run the ball when it's first and 22.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't.
I mean, you can, but then it's what, one and second and 17. Like,
Yeah,
What are we doing? You're gonna end up passing anyway. So I get why once you get down and down in distance, you try to throw out of it, but because you try to get chunk yardage. But my point is, I hope they don't burn down the house. I hope it's a methodical, well designed game plan and that people don't fumble and Justin makes his kick. I hope it's like last week. I hope Justin don't even have to kick no field goals. I hope they score when they get the opportunity to score.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
that's what we all hope for.
that's my prayer.
Red
Cause
zones turn into touchdowns.
they
But
get
that's
in the
gonna
red
be
zone, they scoring. I told you that if they get within the 20, they are scoring. I don't care how you could look at the red zone efficiency. Now 35, that's different. They get in the 20, they get
yeah,
within the 10. I ain't even got to watch the rest of the game. I know what's about to happen. They just got to
yeah.
get down there. But that's my score prediction. I hope it's a good game regardless. And I hope the Ravens win because I just want to see a good matchup. And I want it to be dramatic as hell. And I want it to come down to week 18. I think that would make for great hard knocks.
It would,
Um,
but I as a fan, I don't want it to be because if we go ahead and wrap up the North, then I'm okay with George Pickens not playing the rest of the season.
so if y'all don't, then what?
He gonna have to play against the Bengals. He can miss the Chiefs game, but he got to come back against the Bengals.
Oh, for the last game.
Yeah,
I mean, that gives him like 4 weeks. He's recovering. He should be ready by then.
yeah. But I'm just saying, but think about it. If we had a North wrapped up, well, don't nobody need to play. Yeah, Justin Fields can go out there and play.
Yeah, but if
If we
y'all
win,
win,
if we beat y'all,
yeah, because it's only
that's
two
it.
games
We can
left. Yeah,
lose the rest. We can lose against the
yeah,
Chiefs. We can lose against y'all. None of that,
yeah.
nothing else matters because
That's a good point.
we have our spot. We have a playoff spot
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
If we win Saturday and wrap up the North, now we know only thing that can change is we be the 4th seed, not the 3rd seed. Like
yeah.
Texas. But if y'all
Could
beat the
skip, yeah,
Texans, yeah, if y'all beat the Texans, then 3rd seed wrapped up.
yeah. True. Look, I don't. To me, it don't matter. To me, it don't matter it's if we're the third seed or the sixth seed or the
It
fourth
don't
seed.
matter for y'all.
No,
And
it
and
don't.
I agree with you
Yeah.
100%. Y'all don't need to be at home.
Mm-mm.
We are playing with house money by just making the playoffs.
Yeah.
We were not we was people were saying we was going to be the last team in our division.
They did say that.
We were going to be the bottom of the bottom. Like we were supposed to be eliminated from the playoffs right now, not even having a chance.
Yeah, I thought y'all would be third. I didn't think y'all would be last because I
But
don't believe the Browns could ever do anything. So
but but you remember last week when we put up our playoff thing? Where did I have the Steelers? Dead last,
yeah,
coming in, crawling into the playoffs.
yeah. I
You
don't
see
even
what I'm
think you
saying?
had them
Like,
in there actually.
no, I
I
did.
can't remember. Okay, I was
Yeah,
about to say.
I had them in there. I didn't have the Broncos in there,
Oh
but
yeah,
I had them in there. But yeah, I mean, I agree with that too. So I mean, by making the playoffs right now, we just playing with house money. Like we've exceeded expectations. If
it's
we want
true.
to win a playoff game, we need to be at home.
Yeah, I
We
feel
need to.
you.
So this has been another episode of Professional Couch Coaches. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell one time. And as always, peace.